morning. So we're rained out. Probably won't be able to plant for a few days. But we got a special delivery the other day that requires some assembly. We got ourselves an e-bike. Dad said he wanted an e-bike, so we made it happen. So we got to put this thing together. Plan is to use this thing to kind of scout some crops. Think it'd be pretty good for that. Think it'd also be pretty good for strapping to a piece of equipment, staging the equipment, and then having a way back to a pickup truck. So let's get her assembled and figure out if we're right. Don't tell Dad, but this is his Father's Day present. He's right in there. Hopefully he doesn't come out here. Holy cow. Oh. Look at that bike tire, dude. So it looks like we just got to put the handlebars front tire on this thing. So naturally, we're just going to start building it, not really look at the instructions. And then when it doesn't work, we'll consult those. Well, happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Brian.
Now put it together.
Yeah, you're doing good.
If we want the bars.
Whoa! Please don't go there. Taylor, what are you laughing at? Guys, be sure everybody's on the same side of the seat when you lift your leg over.
So the bike got done charging a little bit quicker than I thought, and here it is. So I lost my hat in the blistering speed, but got about a half mile on this thing. Kayla's gonna try it. So see how that says 1?
Yeah.
So that's pedal assist first, like mode. So it only goes to like 8 miles an hour in that one, but it won't kick in until you start pedaling. And like once you pedal it so fast, the motor kicks in and just propels you while you barely spin.
So these are the brakes?
Yes.
What is this?
So if you want pedal assist 2, you'll go like 12 miles an hour. 3, you'll go faster. 4, you'll go faster.
What's in?
Mode, you can change a couple things there, don't worry about that. This is your gear shift, like if you wanted to go faster, like in that pedal assist one.
Yeah, let's just start off slow.
Yeah. I mean, there's less resistance on the pedals that way. That's the throttle.
How am I supposed to get up on this?
Wait, that was my question. I won already!
Hey, watch out!
I won already!
Awesome, watch out!
I won already!
Awesome. Okay, I don't know. There we go.
Mason!
Look out, Mason!
How am I supposed to get on that?
Never pedaled uphill so easy before.
A little bit easier with a motor.
So how do we get off?
Well, I just...
I
Jesus!
told you I'm gonna fall. I don't know.
It's my bike!
This dismount is a little rough.
Alright. We're gonna let that thing charge up overnight, and then tomorrow we'll take it out and check a couple fields with it. I mean, we might let Dad have a hot lap with it as well, since it's kind of his. Morning! So we are starting today off, we're unhooking the 5S Massey from the bush hog. We're hooking up to a box scraper. So I had to come over here to the shop first, the new shop site. BJ's hooking back up to the tillage train, so I'm gonna help him get hooked up. And then we will go get hooked up. So BJ has about 100 acres of stalks we're gonna till up still, and a little bit of ground that's just really rough we wanna run over. So he's gonna try to do that today, see if that ground's dry enough, should be. And then hopefully tomorrow or the next day we're gonna plant it. Should be able to wrap up planting in about 2 days. Like 2 days of planting. That's kind of the plan. BJ just pulled in. Now when I say tillage train, I mean the accelerator and our unreversed rolling harrow. I call it the tillage train. Pretty long, long setup, but that rolling harrow behind that accelerator, I really like the finish we're getting. Does a phenomenal job. Weave through the maze of equipment. Ah, there he is. Looks like he's settling in for a long day. I see a lunchbox and a coffee cup. Looks like you're dressed for success.
It was a snack box and everything. Just kind of hoping he'd bring me a sandwich later.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We're already quoting Billy Madison. That's how you know it's going to be a good day. Proceed! If he starts seeing a penguin, we'll probably start getting a little worried about him. No one knows what he's saying right now. Turns out we need some thunder juice. Happen to have a building meeting.
They wanted, we just talked about it, they wanted out about the edge of the grass line. Okay.
We were going to take it all the way to the property line, build it all the way to the asphalt.
Farm in here or something? Yeah. That way you got rain day farming area.
Par for the course, we got a massive change of plans. We're not going to tell them today.
Well, trail riding on the e-bike.
Yep. The guys from the building crew are supposed to meet with our project manager today. I didn't realize that, so we're just going to do some odds and end things we got going on around the farm, around the building. I got to take them, our mini. They're going to do some water line digging. I'm going to bring a mower over here. We're going to mow around the building bins and all that good stuff, and then meet that guy. We could still probably tell, but no sooner than we get going and everything, we'd have to stop and come over here, so we'll just wait. So we've had this mini for 11 months, not quite. I think we got it in August. Got 130 hours on it, kind of surprising. I knew we would use it. I didn't realize we would use it that much since we have a 160 Cabelco. I didn't think we'd use this that much. So before we go mow over at the bins, I am going to do a little bit of bush hogging with this tractor, just because, well, we are going to unhook it tomorrow and do that box scraping.
Coffee, yes. Ah, no, I forgot. It doesn't fit.
Main complaint with this tractor, bad coffee cup holders. Looky there, got our handy dandy little, whatever you call that thing. Amazon specials. Because someone will ask, I'll put you a link in the description of them things. Game changers if you drink coffee. So this is the old pasture field beside the house and the old livestock barn. Don't really do much with it. Every now and then a neighbor might mow it for hay or something, but we're just keeping a little path around it mowed for now. One of the neighbors wants some hay mixed in with a lot of weeds. As Dad would say, it's better than a snowball. They're probably welcome to it. But for now, this is Dax's four-wheeler path. The plan now is to load up a zero-turn lawnmower in that e-bike, and we're gonna go mow some grass and scout some corn. That's the plan. We'll see how wrong I am. I was going to ride the e-bike, but we're just going to haul it since we got to haul the lawnmower anyway. All right, we got our Bison e-bike hooked up, or loaded up. Got it strapped to the mower. Mower strapped down. Throw some fuel in it, we'll be good to go. Might as well park in the shade. Turn the bike on. We're going to check out the end of this bean field here at the right beside the hoop barn. So I've been using pedal assist. Basically, the bike won't really kick in and the motor. See, there we go. We got up to 3 miles an hour and the motor kicked in. Or I can just use the hand throttle right there. Beans are starting to sprout. Got a stand. I don't know if you guys can see the beans very well. Very soft ground right here. Woo, very soft. Now this is not hard to ride in at all. Like the e-motor is really doing a lot of the work for me. Like, I mean, my heart rate is 90 right now because it is. I mean, there's a little bit of resistance going through planted field, but all I could do to keep the resistance down is pump up pedal assist, use my hand throttle, and I'm not doing anything. The bike is doing all the work, just like a little moped or something. Yeah, for a quick way to check a field, this is awesome. We are cruising at 10 miles an hour, doing no damage to the crop. I mean, right now these crops are small enough I could drive my side-by-side through here and wouldn't do any damage, but when they get a little bigger, it would, and this bike's really not going to. I mean, I can run the 10-inch rows with this. Go over here and check out some corn. So the strip till's a little rough. I figured it would be though. Once we get out of the headlands though, and into the long rows, and not run over all the corn, which we just did, should be able to ride the rows. Yeah, there we go. Really see what we got going on out here in the middle of the corn. Let's dig out my handy dandy little seed tool, also known as a pocket knife. See if we got anything germinating yet. We should be trying to. Oh yeah, there it is. I just killed that one, but there was a bean. So this field has had slug issues before. The rest of this field will be out of the ground, I would say, in a couple days. Oh wow, that's a good look. Hopefully all the neighbors seen that look. A little bit about the Bison e-bike. I'm 265 pounds. Carried me no problem. Shocks worked great. Rode way better than I thought. Thing's built like a tank. That's all metal. That's not plastic right there. Now this is your battery. That part is plastic, but for the cover at least is. But metal frame, huge tires, 26-inch, 4.8 tires, like 4.8 inches wide. That is a wide tire. And let me tell you, it made it really nice going through these fields. Like I said, the strip till was a little rough. Not bad though. Bean field, no problem whatsoever. Now if I had skinny tires like on a mountain bike, yeah, it probably wouldn't work so great, but overall really like the thing. I got up to 22 miles an hour on the way back to the barn here. That's as fast as I've had it. I think it's rated for 25, but probably not for someone who weighs 265. So there's a link in the description if you'd like to check out a Bison e-bike. So far, 10 out of 10 recommend. Now if I can just get Dad to share it. Got a feeling once it gets on a spray trailer, I probably won't see it again. Well, I figured we'd stop over here and check out the building progress. We are done mowing. It's pretty late, about 8 o'clock, so we're gonna load everything up, but checking out some stuff. So they're preparing for concrete. The plan is June 6th, D-Day. We're pouring a concrete floor in here. Well, I'm not, I'm gonna watch. But yeah, they're gonna be prepping everything. Electrician's coming tomorrow. We got a couple pieces of conduit we need to run across the floor. We gotta run conduit to this pit. In-floor heat guy, he's coming next week. He's going to take probably 4 to 5 days to lay all his stuff down. They got some trenching for water line going in. So yeah, everything's getting ready for concrete. Or yeah, concrete. Supposedly the big doors are coming this week. I don't know if they'll be installed or not. They might go in after the concrete. Yeah. So we got a high faucet out there. Faucet out there, and one in here. So got all those ran. looks like, and got the pit formed up. So the concrete in the pit is 10 inches thick, and then we've got a little bump in right there. That's where our lights and electric will be. There will be like a little shelf, if you will. Like, it's basically 2 inches wide, and then it's 16 inches tall. So we'll have some room for some stuff in there. Might put some pegboard, something like that, on that little shelf. But I think they're pouring this tomorrow. And yes, I know a lot of you said, oh, check out the Iowan Farmer pit video. I've checked that video out. I've talked to that guy. It's just not in the budget right now. But that pit is built big enough that it could be added later. But that's it for this video, folks. Thanks for watching. If you would, give a video a like if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We'll see you in the next one.